$1 question. Am I live? Or am I live? I really hope I'm live. Otherwise, I am talking to absolutely no one right now. It looks like we might be live. I think we are. We are very, very much alive. Alright, let me just post it everywhere. Tell the world that I'm coming home. If I can get this open. Come on, Discord. Can you please open? Okay, Discord opening. Yay! Okay, well, we're live. That's surprising, honestly. Wasn't expecting it to be working, but it's working, so yes! Let me just post that in chat. I am live. It has definitely been a while. Welcome, Doctor. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It has been a long time coming. I will not lie. Okay, let's see. Let's get cracking, shall we? This is a game that I recently got. I've never played it before, and I'm very curious to see how it is. I only recorded maybe 10 minutes of it, just to see if it actually works. If the volume's too loud, let me know. I can change that. I think that right now the options of audio are maybe a little bit lower, I think. Let's be about there.
Our Father that art in heaven.
Okay. It sounds like a religious game, but from what I read, it's not. So, depends on who you ask. So let's start. Start a new game, yes. I initially already did the tutorial, so let's do the tutorial again together. But it's been definitely a long time since I've been live. A good while, in fact. So, hopefully everybody's doing well. Hopefully everybody is alive. It's understandable that not many people are still around. Alright, so we click. That's really it. Then, yeah, we just move and right click. It shows. Masterfully crafted. Masterfully crafted. Welcome, Panda. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. How are you, my friend? Let's just start waiting till get people in. God, it's supposed to be like maybe 6 months since I've posted anything. I thought, you know what? Let's come back because well, we might as well. What happened? Why didn't I post for about 7 months? I've just been crazy busy. I will not lie. I'm in my final year of school, so as you can imagine, I've got exams. So I've been doing exams, I've been studying, I've been having fun with my friends. I also was gonna, I'm now in a pretty stable relationship. Actually, very stable relationship. So I've been focusing on that. I've just more or less been what's it called? I completely forgot the word now. I've pulled a complete blank. I haven't done this in a long time. Oh shoot! I've completely what I was gonna say. I've been focusing on myself. That's what I've been. And focusing on school, which is quite important. So that's really it. Hopefully I'll be back. I now have a job and whatnot. How old I am? I am 19, about to turn 20. Oof, old. But yeah, it's been a long life so far. Anyway, this is when the story actually starts. So there's gonna be some narration. I'm not gonna cut anything forward, so we're just gonna have to wait and see. I might do a video of this as well if you guys are interested. Oh, I can't believe it, Panda. Leaving. Well, enjoy the party, mate. See you, we're back. And, well, glad for stopping by. Alright.
This should do. How do you feel?
Oh, can't complain. After all, there's a cozy tree in my back.
I promise. This will be the last fire. After tonight, it won't be trees anymore, but walls and a roof. In Shiring, I will find a job.
What if the bishop wants to hire you for life? To keep his palace in shape, maybe strengthen the town's defenses. Plain things, Tom Builder. Just walls and roofs.
I love the art style.
There. Took me a lifetime to find some dry ones in this wet. Why didn't we just use your staff?
I'll tell you the time.
That old thing would have done nicely.
Because that thing is precious. It's not made to burn. And we might be able to sell it. Right, now let's see if this does the trick.
Oh yeah, I forgot to play. The type of game is a single player. Okay, wow, that's very informational.
Hurry up, I'm freezing.
Yeah, 1 second, chill.
Yeah, it should be dry enough.
I told you.
I think it's a point-and-click adventure. That's what it is. So it's not really my type of game, but it's got amazing reviews. The art style is absolutely amazing, and it's
Martha,
looks
you
like a
want
nice
to cut
game.
up some turnips? We'll be making soup.
If it helps.
Alfred, you go and look for water.
We could just eat snow.
No, it'll be proper water for my family. You sit, I'll take care of it.
You still haven't answered my question, Tom Builder. What if the bishop offered you a job like they did in Exeter? Something that is beneath your craft, but pays for a lifetime. Easy work.
Well, building something is never easy.
You know what I mean. After Exeter, you said I could create something that matters, something that stands for eternity, or I could die setting up houses and sheds. But what if houses and sheds would feed your family? Would you stay this time, or would you keep on looking?
I'd be glad to stay, Eddie.
I'd be glad to stay.
I think
Would you
I'd
now?
stay.
Just promise me you'll think about it.
Okay, let's find some water. You just collected a clue. Clues work like items. Use them. The characters talk about them. Okay. Well, let's take this.
Maybe we can sell the baby.
Jesus,
Can you see the sun yet?
sell the baby?
No, but Martha.
Don't distract me. I'm working.
Alright, alright, I'm not gonna do that. That takes too long. Okay, that's kind of useful. Alright, now that's just gonna... Is she gonna say the same thing? Can you see the sun yet? Yeah. Well, let's take the metal pot, because I think that's what we need for the water.
Stupid snow. Why did it have to come down just now?
Oh,
Should
you
never
are-
have left.
Well, we're here now. Guess there's no use complaining.
That's true. Right. I really do love this art style. It's, well, it's quite nice. Did you just try
Too hard
punching
for
it?
my fist, but my pot should break it.
Right, so we use the pot, and we use it there.
Houses and sheds. Walls and roofs.
Chin up, mate.
Oh,
Oh no. I messed
harder,
that one up.
Tom, harder.
Have you finished the high school? Yeah, I finished high school. I'm in college right now.
I'd be glad.
I'm in my last year, so
I should be
quite happy
glad.
to finish. see. A crow. What about you? How goes,
Mom, what's keeping you?
how goes your school life? Wow. That should do. I was about to say the same thing. I'm gonna keep going this way? What is this way? Thorny bushes, deeper into the forest. I'm gonna go into the thorny bushes. See what's there. I'm very curious.
Nah, no getting through there.
Okay. That just talks about rock. Let's see what the rock has to offer.
Beautiful.
I don't think I've ever heard someone talk about a rock like that. Alright, let's head back. Head back to the family, see what they have to say. I hope we don't get lost now or something. Yeah, okay, so we're right back here. Alright. I'm gonna keep repeating this until the day I die. This is a beautiful game. It's definitely held up. I think it's from 2017.
And did you think about what I asked you?
I'll take the job.
Dreaming of building a cathedral was foolish. When we get to Shiring, I'll take the job.
Why is a cathedral so special?
Well, you've seen a few. You should know.
Yes, but there are so many already. Why do you have to build another one? Is it because God needs more houses?
May I?
If you must.
Well,
Start with walls, starts with the roof. Start with the walls.
actually, a cathedral isn't so different from any other house. It always starts simple, with some walls.
And on top of that, you put a roof.
Very good. A roof to keep off the rain, and walls to keep up the roof. Together that makes one big, long, but dark room. Like a cave.
That makes sense. Put in windows.
So of course you may want some light coming in.
Windows.
Right. So the people inside can see what they're doing.
I think you forgot something. People can't get in if there are only walls.
I finished high school a year ago, but I have an exam called BAC. I didn't make it. What is BAC? Let's see. What do you suggest?
So, what do you suggest?
Like, what type of exams it?
Doors,
exam
of
is it?
course.
Right. And not only doors, but a big and impressive one to let in as many people as possible. By now, we've carved quite a few holes in our cathedral. Unfortunately, not every building can carry a roof like that, and have so many windows.
So what do we do?
Good and solid work, that's what we do. If we don't want our cave to collapse, we have to make everything perfect. Not only strong, but consistent and perfectly even. The walls, the roof, the windows, everything perfectly proportioned.
You shouldn't say big words like proportioned when talking to a child.
What does it mean?
It means beauty. Well,
That's true.
it means not only will it keep them dry,
It'll teach them. Oh, it's good for all.
it will teach them all. Agnes?
Mama?
It's the final exam in high school. Oh, okay. I understand. I was not expecting this to happen. I mean, I kind of was.
Baby is coming.
But I was expecting.
But it's not due. Have your waters broken yet?
Soon after we started walking this morning.
You should have told me.
I'm so tired. I don't believe I can bring it into the world.
Oh, look at all the blood.
Help Agnes, no kidding.
Oh, your hands are cold.
I could warm them for you.
No,
Good point.
stay here, please.
What can I do to help?
Right, what can I do to help?
Cover me.
Will she die? She'll die, right?
But I don't know how to replay the whole year to get it. Oh, okay, so you don't have to like reset the whole year. That's quite
Mama.
nice. That's actually really nice. Agnes, cloak. There you go. Keep her warm.
Let me cover you.
Good. Children.
Children?
Alfred.
Alfred.
Build a bigger fire, get some warm water, take care of your sister. I think warm water is quite
Get more
important.
water. Take snow if you must and make it warm.
Right.
Since that, I think,
What can I do?
I think warm water is kind of important. Build a bigger fire. We're gonna need some reeds soon. I need to remain steadfast. I think more reeds.
Collect some reeds and make me 2 lengths of string, each big enough for a necklace.
What for?
You'll see.
He's good. I mean, I don't know what he's doing, but he looks good. Alright, let's return back to Agnes. Tell her a story.
Remember when Martha was born and the Lady Isabella acted as midwife?
You were building a chapel, and you asked her to send her maid to fetch the midwife from the village.
Yeah, and she said, that drunken old witch will let her deliver a literal wolfhound pups. And she took us to our own chamber. Poor Lord Robert could not go to bed until Martha was born.
What else can I do?
What else can I do?
Just stay with me.
The water's warm now.
Put it next to me.
I can do it anytime I want, but if some. Alright, now I can read this. But I was in some trouble last year and I didn't get the possibility to do it. Okay, so I guess you have to
Alfred.
study and prepare. Build a bigger fire.
Go and collect more wood. Let's have a bigger fire.
More wood?
Do what your father tells you.
Yes, Mother.
Of course. Of course, the mother will tell the child what to do, and
It's
he will
not
listen.
long now. Be ready.
Discord's going nuts right now. What's Discord saying? Oxygen Dodo, welcome back. It has been a while. How are you? Hold it with cold hands. I guess that's the best thing you can do right now. Okay, that's not something you should do.
I'm here with you.
I know.
Tell her another story. Go tell her
I'd say
another
for a year as bad as this one, we've managed quite well.
You lost your work. And then Martha almost got killed by that pig thief. You call
Wait,
that
what?
well?
Pig
I
thief.
know. But we're still here for each other, aren't we?
How have you been,
Holding
Oxygen
together
Dodo?
as a family.
How are you?
Us builders aren't carved out of measly wood. Never were.
You expect a lump of granite to come falling from my legs?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I put more wood on the fire.
Can you feel the warmth?
Yes.
Actually,
It's
quick question,
coming.
guys.
Help me, Tom!
How's the audio? Is the audio fine? Is the audio low? Is the audio high? Tell me how the audio is.
It's coming!
I can see it.
Oh.
I'll answer your question in a bit.
It looks horrible.
He's perfect. A perfect boy.
Aw. Well, that was very quick. What happened there?
You're still bleeding.
It's all right.
You're good?
It will
That's
stop
good to hear,
soon.
Oxygen. Dodo. Oxygen Dodo.
Tom,
I'm good. Been busy,
Yes?
stressed, but I'm good.
thank you for being my midwife.
I'm a little bit quiet. All
Do
right.
you remember the night I came
I'll
to you?
fix that now.
In your lodge?
Oh boy, now I'm really loud. Okay, I think that should do it. I think I should be good now.
When you were working on my father's church?
Of course. How could I ever forget?
I never regretted giving myself to you. Never. For one moment. Every time I think of that night, I feel so glad.
Me too.
Well, that's good. That's nice. That's cute. I'm happy that they're happy.
I
looks
hope you
really
build
pale.
your cathedral.
I thought you were against it.
I was. But I was wrong. You deserve something beautiful. But don't do it for awe. People are scared enough these days. Do it for me. Build a beautiful cathedral. For me.
She looks way too pale. Oh.
Papa, what's wrong with her face?
Agnes! Agnes, wake up!
Oh, you're taking the piss. Right. I've got to close Discord because some... Alright, well, where's Discord? Fuck! Stop! This is why I sometimes just hate people. Move your ass. Why can I not find the Discord icon? I must be going blind right now. How are you? Sorry, where do I live? I live in the Netherlands. Actually, you know what? Let's just... why can I not close Discord? Alright, we're just gonna do a simplest force quit. Simplest way I know. Sorry, the stream's black. It's because my game is minimized, and that's just the way it works. Alright, there you go. Discord's closed. Problem solved. Yeah, I live in the Netherlands. And what am I playing? I'm playing Ken Follett's The Pillars of Earth. It's actually based on a book. If I believe. Oh, that was the intro. Now we're getting like the good stuff. We're in the Netherlands. I live in like an hour south of Amsterdam. And it sounds like it might be a bit loud, so I'll just turn that down a little bit. Because judging by the voice meters, it is very loud. Yeah, that's still a bit loud. There we go. Okay, hopefully, that's better. Oh, please tell me the cathedral doesn't burn down. Because it does, I would be very sad. Yeah, looks like it is. And there's the staff as well from the beginning. I'm actually very curious to see where this goes. Because this game has amazing reviews and very good or positive feedback. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, let's see. Blackness. Okay. What you did, you thought it should be awe. You told Agnes that you would accept a job offer by the bishop. You struggled to support Agnes during... Oh, fantastic. You found information about Tom's past. I feel bad now. Maybe I'm not a very good midwife. That doesn't sound nice. Book 1, From the Ashes. This is actually based on these are based on books. I've not read the books, but I've bought the books, so they should be arriving in the post soon. No, I said the Netherlands. That's Holland. Next to Germany. Across the channel from England, or the UK.
The year of our Lord 1135 had come to an end. King Henry of England, son of William the Conqueror, had died. It was a time of poverty and death. In their despair, some had come to believe Christ and all his saints had gone to sleep, and that the pillars of the earth themselves had begun to crumble.
Yeah, Netherlands. Stroke pony. Is that a female?
Is there no one to welcome us?
Who goes there?
That must be.
You just crossed the bridge, right?
Brother Paul. I'm guessing.
That'll be a farthing for you and a penny for your horse.
Monks and villagers don't have to pay a toll.
Ah, sorry, I'm not good at this. I told Brother Paul. It's not easy doing the Lord's work when you're hungry.
Offer cheese.
It is not much, but I can share this with you.
You give him the whole roll of cheese. You didn't like. The cloth still smells the bit of cheese as it that it was wrapped on. Okay, so now we've got wrapped cheese, cloth wrapped cheese.
I hope now it will be easier for you to fulfill your duties.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
You cool?
Will you take care of my
you're cool,
horse, brother? I've come to see Prior James.
Prior James? That's him the bells are tolling for. Leave the horse here. I'll get it down to the priory later. Fish should go nicely with that cheese.
What? Why are they ringing the bells?
Don't you know? The devil has come to Kingsbridge.
The devil has come to Kingsbridge?
Yeah, my native language is English. Philip's Bible. You can use Bible on objects to find out what the Bible tells Philip about them, or use it on people to discuss matters of faith. Sounds of it, this is going to be very religious, this game. But yeah, my native language is English, then my secondary language is Italian, and then Dutch, then Spanish.
I wonder where Paul is. The cloth is useless, at least right now.
At least right now. Ooh. Path between trees. Let's go this way. Maybe we'll find a collectible. I don't know if there will be a collectible. Limestone.
The shape of these stones is always proof to me that the Lord has created all this, as are the shapes of leaves and snail shells. God has made them and has made them well.
Okay. Right. Well, that was enlightening, I must admit. Okay. I want to leave. Is that possible? Oh, way back. Here we go. Chapter 1 of 7. Oh, this is going to be a long game. Judging by the size of the books, I have a feeling it's going to take a while. Alright, that's the bridge. Very creaky. Very, very creaky. Can we just like go back the way we came? Just turn around? Do we get like a mission over? We do not. No, we do not. Alright, let's go to the river. Can we go to the river? I thought we could go to the river. Rolling ice, bridge, monastery. Oh yeah, we can. Path to mill and road to Kingsbridge. Okay. Actually, let's Let's go to the past to the mill. See where that goes. See what the mill has to offer for us. That's the thing with mills. They only work if there's actual flowing water. Otherwise, they just freeze. That must be tough. I cannot imagine living in such a period. It must be extremely difficult. Mill door. Can we like open it? Can we do anything with it?
Why is this locked?
Can we kick it open? Pass to the cloister. See what the cloister has to offer.
When he opened the sixth seal, I looked, and behold, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth. The moon became like blood, and the stars of the sky fell to the earth as the fig tree shed
Door to the cathedral, and then that's the door to the front of the cathedral. Is this the cathedral that ends up burning down, in fact, actually, and then they hired the guy to rebuild it? That could be a possibility.
Thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night, nor of the pestilence that walketh in darkness. The pestilence that rode in on the lightning that struck our cathedral 4 years ago. Did you not all feel its presence here ever since? James did, and I did as well. But the Lord says, because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. Our beloved Prior James has served the Lord all his life. He shall be delivered from the darkness, from this dark earth.
Prior James?
Philip.
Philip.
Francis?
For many years, James has been our prior. After the upcoming election, I vow to lead Kingsbridge Priory with the same steady hand.
Yes, the capital of the Netherlands is
Amen.
Amsterdam. Yeah, well...
Philip, we told your brother you'd come to Kingsbridge New Year's Day.
I did not expect to see you here.
I was on my way back to Gloucester and wanted to see you.
A priest working in the world of politics. You must tell us about it, Francis.
Of course.
And his brother a prior of what now? 2 years?
It's been 4 years, Cuthbert.
I see.
Getting
How are
old.
things in St. John in the Forest, Philip?
We're having healthy... Well, we're happy and healthy. Let's not show off.
Our little cell is happy and healthy.
Happy and healthy. Thanks to your brother, Francis, St. John in the Forest is prospering. His novices are obedient, his monks humble and pious, while our own priory is in such a sorry state.
You know James did the best he could. It was not his fault. Also, they make a remarkable cheese in St. John's. Come by the kitchen later to see us, will you?
Sure. We'll swing by. If I remember. I'm not too far away from you. What do you mean? Well, from Romania, yeah.
Brother
that's
Cuthbert
true.
seemed upset.
Come here to like...
Well, we
anything
all are.
else.
The way James died was disturbing.
How did James die? Let's not
Disturbing?
go into
How did Prior
devilish
James
talk.
die?
7 days ago, Brother Remigius found James's room empty. We all looked for him for hours. Then we found his footprints by the bridge, and a hole in the ice.
Ah!
Oh no.
No.
In the small hours of Christmas Day, he must have walked out on the river. We didn't even find his body. The river took him, and the cold.
I will pray for James. See me when you have time, Philip. I will be in the cathedral.
Okay, so
And I should go and see how Brother Cuthbert is doing. It's good to see you, Philip. Maybe things will get better after the chapter elects the new prior.
Hopefully. I will come by the kitchen later, Milius.
God, I would freeze if I had cloaks and robes like that. What is Francis doing here, and where is he? He's in the
What do you
cathedral.
think it means?
Young monks.
I don't know.
Talk to novices. Repairing from talking. No, let's just talk about novices. I don't like.
You look
so
like
strict.
you want to ask me something.
You are Philip of Gwynedd?
Yes, but you can call me Brother Philip.
You see? Told you he wouldn't mind. Yes. Now ask him. How about you ask him?
I already asked Brother Andrew.
That doesn't count. He wouldn't answer.
They are
If
being
you
a bit
promise
loud.
to lower your voices from now on.
Oh, of course.
We promise.
Brother Milius told us you know the scripture very well. Could you tell us about God's temple?
Brother Andrew wouldn't tell us.
Must be a place. Cathedral.
That's probably what the guest master was talking about.
If you do something to a cathedral, it would be a sin.
Andrew wouldn't tell you why.
Yeah.
He got very angry with us.
I'll tell
We
you
had
why.
to
they-
say the Lord's Prayer 150 times.
Each of us is God's temple, for he created us.
The guest master said Prior James destroyed God's temple.
And that you'll go to hell.
Well,
Prior James did not commit suicide.
But no one saw him that night. No one knows.
God knows. God knows what sent him running out onto the ice.
They say the
getting
devil was
very
Joseph.
religious. I wonder why.
Says
I was not expecting it to go this
I have
religious.
seen brave men run, for many reasons. Never have I seen the devil. So we should not make room for him, neither here nor in our hearts.
Good
All
point.
right?
Yes, Brother Philip.
Thank you, Brother Philip.
Now run off, kids. Alright, yeah, they've got shaved heads because, well, we don't actually really know why they do.
Again, we're all God's temple.
But historians believe that
All
the
of
reason
us.
why they do is to be closer to
Because-
God. That's
Because God created us in
really
his
the reason.
image. That's why we can all pray to him.
Some people found it silly, some people didn't.
We don't need to go to
that's why.
church for that.
Alright, let's go to the cathedral and see what the cathedral has to offer.
No,
Because I
we
think
are
it's
the
his
temple.
brother?
But
I think I accidentally just broke my pen, so if I'm a bit distracted, that's why. Alright. And it said, actually, now that we're in this room, that the reason why Newton got very interested in gravity was because when he was in a cathedral and he spent hours, well, he was in a long ceremony, he saw the chandelier swing, and he was very confused about why that was. And that is how they, that's at least that's what they say of how he got interested in physics. Take it as you will. That's what they say. I have no idea how to fix my pen. I think I broke it. No, that's the main gate, and he said that he was in the cathedral. I'm very curious to figure out why
This priory is so much bigger than our small cell in the forest.
Open map. We have a map now. Ah, there we go. Where are we? Okay, I think we're here. So there's a toll hut. Okay, that's where we were at the hill, and then now we're here. Okay, that's makes sense. There's a new haircut, a new trend like Nike or Gucci. I don't know. I actually just got my haircut recently, but I got my normal generic haircut. Nothing too special. I think I fixed my pen, by the way. I like how we're playing such a serious game, and and I think I just fixed my pen. Did I? Yeah, I think so. Let's see. If you hear clicking, it means I fixed it. Which I did not. I did not fix it. Alright, let's go back to there. Because, do we get old... Sing a good... get a good old song at the end? Well, I've actually been thinking about that, and I decided to go with yes. Yes, you will get a song at the end, if you're a good boy. Door to staircase. Actually, yes, go to door to staircase. Oh god, there's a lot. Can we go, like, open the door? Leads to the roof. Never been that high up. I hope I never have to. Okay, that's a bit... What a waste. Brighter day outside almost. Candles are expensive. Okay. Good to know. Francis, let's, what have you got to say, brother? You look troubled.
Francis, you look troubled.
You could always read me.
Like a book, little brother.
It's good to see you, Philip. King Henry is dead.
I know. Word reached St. John's shortly before I left.
First the king, and now Prior James.
God has a plan. I do not want to bring up the devil. I feel like that would be bad news.
God has a plan.
I know he does, but King Henry's death caused quite a commotion in the world of politics. Dark times are coming. There will be war.
Speculator. There will be war. That does not sound good. Whoever you ask. War is never the answer. Ask how you can help. Don't get involved. Let's ask.
Only we could stop the suffering.
Maybe we can. I came not just to meet you. I was sent to look for a messenger of my lord, Earl Robert.
Here? In Kingsbridge?
Farmers said the messenger was heading for Kingsbridge 2 weeks ago. The knight was carrying a confidential document that might change the course of the conflict. People here trust you. Maybe the monks here know something.
We will find him.
One more thing. No one can know why we're looking for the knight.
Okay. That sounds very mysterious. So there's a knight. Should I be worried? God, the crow scared the hell out of me. Should I be worried about the knight? Because that sounds, well, bad. Let's just be honest. A missing knight. Knights, technically, in medieval time, are quite expensive. I'm no historian whatsoever, but I do love history. It's one of the subjects that I was actually not too bad at. I'm still trying to fix this pen. Alright. We have to go to the kitchen now, don't we? Pathway. Kitchen door. There we go. Because we have to meet up with a friend, I think? I don't remember. we go. We're going in.
Philip!
Brother Milius.
You! Nice to see you again.
Come!
You
Warm yourself by the oven.
Is that Philip? Tell him to warm himself by the oven.
Thank you, Brother Cuthbert.
I love old people. They're so funny. I just love repeating the same things. Okay, stove.
Ah, wonderful.
I always put some extra stones on the stove to warm up water. Put one in your pocket, you'll keep warm.
Oh?
I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah.
Careful, they're hot.
Wow, they're hot.
Ouch.
Don't do that, you'll burn your fingers off.
Thank you. Let's use that. There we go. The stone is still hot. Prefer to keep warm. Prefer to keep it warm on cold days.
Nice and warm. And I didn't burn my hands, Milius.
I knew you could do it.
The fact that you need reassurance is a little bit concerning, honestly. Let's talk to Milius. See what he has to say.
Hard at work, as usual, Milius?
I have to serve salt fish 6 times a week now.
We hear you have fresh fish every day at your cell in the forest.
Every other day, we even have poultry.
That sounds good, I think. I don't know.
You have done wonderful work at St. John's, Philip.
Don't get too soft on me now.
We, on the other hand, had a weak prior for 13 years. May the Lord rest his soul. What you worked hard for at St. John's is wasted here in the mother house.
Guess you could say that that's
After the election, the new prior ought to put things right.
Remigius? Put things right.
He's going to tell him to run, isn't he? Maybe we misunderstood. He should be better. He would be no better than. Maybe we misunderstood him. Let's give him benefit of the doubt.
Maybe we underestimate Remigius.
He's about to burn all the books and documents in the prior's room, including the priory's ledgers.
Remigius says James asked for everything to be burnt after his death, except for his Bible.
What?
Judging
Without
by
the ledgers,
reaction.
the priory's finances will be beyond saving.
Inquire about the night. Who else? Well, has nobody else been nominated? Let's go.
Was no one else nominated?
Only Cuthbert.
I refused. I'm too old.
No one else dares to follow in Prior James's footsteps.
Does have a valid point.
Not since he began talking to the devil.
Ah, of course the devil's gonna be brought up.
What?
One day he started talking to the devil, as if they were standing side by side. He was bargaining with the devil for his soul, whispering about his sins.
Okay. Am I meant to like have reactions
sins?
during this? Inquire about the night.
Did you see a knight in Kingsbridge?
You mean, aside from the nobles attending the Christmas service? No, I don't remember any knights visiting us.
Alright, let's leave. Well, thank you for your help.
We'll talk more later.
He looks annoyed. Painted pot.
Milius, why do you keep a beautiful pot like this around?
Oh, it reminds me that we should strive for order and beauty. I started
fair.
collecting some seeds and nuts because I wanted to start a new garden.
A good idea.
I never got around to collecting more, though. If you find some, let me know.
Alright, so now we have like a side quest where if we find nuts, we can bring them back here, I guess.
You keep everything nice and tidy around here, Milius?
It's not easy. This morning, one of my ladles broke. That's never a good sign. Everything is falling apart.
I mean, it does look like you're running an old ship. Just need a little bit of TLC, I guess. Come on, I'm so close to fixing this pen. That's my focus right now, is fixing the pen. Let's talk with brother called Colfer? What was it? I don't remember. Still too long.
Brother Cuthbert.
Cuthbert.
Ah,
That's a bit
we
difficult
were
to say.
waiting for you. I hope you brought some of that wonderful cheese you make at St. John's.
I gave it to one of your novices.
Why would you do that?
He said it's not easy doing the Lord's work when you're hungry.
Greedy brother Marcus.
You are too trusting, Philip.
Well, you seem worried. Let's ask how he is.
Brother Cuthbert, you seem worried.
Prior James was a kind man, but the priory is in a terrible state, Philip.
Philip knows. He was just too kind to say anything.
Yes, I know. I wanted
why?
to use my New Year's visit to talk with Prior James about these matters.
We should be rich. The priory has much land and collects from many parish churches, but we are in debt. Our
Debt?
novices steal from us, Philip.
That's not good.
The novices are stealing?
Yes, someone took my keys. Remigius blames me for losing them. But someone used them to steal food from the cellar more than once. Today I found something missing again.
The novices are stealing?
Yes, someone took my keys. Remigius blames me for losing them.
Oh,
But someone used them to steal food from the cellar more than once.
Didn't realize that.
Today I
So
found something missing again.
we have to find a thief now. Inquire about the night. See what it's got to offer.
Has there been a night to Kingsbridge recently?
Milius, wasn't there a poor soul found dead before Christmas?
I don't know if he was a knight.
He was put to rest in the cemetery.
The cemetery. That was the right thing to do.
You did not sound so certain about that. Alright, well, we've got the information we
Let
need.
us continue another time, Brother Cuthbert.
Of course.
Guess judging by it, we'll just have to fingers crossed and make sure that things go as planned. There's nothing there. Alright, let's leave. I think we've done everything we need to do here, I'd say. You continue posting art videos. We shall see, really, we shall see. At this current state, I don't think so, since Ark for me has gotten very, very boring. Hopefully I'll find a game that is suitable for my channel, or that a game that you guys would enjoy. But at this current moment, I have no idea. So we'll just have to wait and see. Alright, let's see what's around the stables, shall we? It's not that I don't want to post Ark, it's just I don't want to post something that I'm not interested in anymore. I think that's a fair enough thing to say. I've just lost interest in Ark. That's the honest and straightforward truth. I'm not too fancy by it. God, he looks dead. Like the gravediggers.
Brother Ronaldus, how are you?
Huh? What?
How are you? Are you well?
Oh, Brother Philip. Yes, I am well. It's just that the dead won't stay in the ground.
What?
Sounds like a first world problem.
The dead. It's probably those badgers always digging up the graves.
Okay, so it looks like we now have a grave problem. Well, it's always good to do your prayers, I guess. Right, let's talk to these novices, the ones that keep stealing.
My father gave the priory a good deal of land to keep me fed. I won't eat salted fish all day.
Me neither.
Shall we go into the cellar again tonight?
Yes, Brother Marcus. You still have old Cuthbert's keys?
Indeed I do. I hid them right in the church. Stuffed them in the large crack in the wall.
I could do some crack stuffing myself.
I bet you could.
Well, let's go back to church and do that. Ark, boring. You've done tons of views with Ark. It's not about the views, really. I'm doing this just for fun, just enjoying it. And if I find something that I'm no longer interested in or I find very boring to do, I'm not going to keep posting it. I'm not going to strain myself. Also, Ark's been out for quite a bit, and everybody's views have kind of been dipping because it's people just getting bored, really. So there hasn't really been much. Atlas came out, but apparently that's been an absolute disaster. So at this current moment, there isn't really much to do. So that's why. But we'll have to wait and see.
The novice said he hid the keys in here.
He's not the
They're
smartest
here.
novice.
I have them.
Well, I won't lie. He's not the smartest novice, is he? Unlock most of the doors and gates in the properties.
This brother Marcus really did steal Cuthbert's keys.
Well, let's take them back to Cuthbert. I think that'll be a nice thing to do. So yeah, that's why I might do a video or so, but GE is everything but dissolved, and well, I'm just not too interested in Ark anymore. That's just honest truth. Alright, so let's go to the kitchen door. Let's give these keys back to Marcus. Not Marcus, sorry, that's the guy who stole the keys.
It's getting cold. When will these novices learn to close the door?
Alright, let's go here and give him the keys.
Brother Cuthbert.
Philip.
I found your keys.
Cuthbert, I believe I found your keys.
Where did you find them?
The thief hid them in the cathedral.
That is a sacrilege. Will you report the thief to Remigius, Brother Philip?
I will think about it.
Keep them until we know what to do, will you?
Alright, so about the keys. Let's ask about the keys.
About the keys.
Will you report the thief to Remigius, Brother Philip?
I will think about it.
Alright, so it's just
keep them until we know what to do, will you?
Yeah, sure. Let's go report the thief now.
I will leave you to your work.
I'm not sure.
Leave you to yours.
I'm not sure where to find him, so I guess we'll just go somewhere. I have no idea where. But and speaking of Ark, actually, if you have any games that are survival-esque and that you are interested in watching, let me know. I'm always up for recommendations. this is okay. So yeah, just if you have a game that you think I might have an interest in or might fit the channel, let me know. I'm still trying to figure out how to fix this damn pen. I'd like to think it's like that. Must be smelly. Alright, so if we go, yeah, to the cloister, and then we go through. Despite not being a religious person, I'm well acquainted with how
why cathedrals? Why do we create temples if we are the temple? Isn't it almost arrogant to try and build a greater temple?
Uh-oh.
Don't say that.
I think that's another question.
We wouldn't be here if it weren't for the cathedral. It feeds us.
It feeds us.
We are people of God.
I like that guy. It feeds us. I need food. He's got a good point. We were just here, weren't we? Yeah, we were. Okay, so where would be the next option? This takes us back to the
cloister. We come together here. The pilgrims donate. So do the nobles.
I see.
Garden.
A temple to feed the temple.
These guys are getting so philosophical. It's quite entertaining.
We must take good care of us.
If we must
and our cathedral.
They're getting so philosophical. I find this quite. Oh, here we go. Pass the meal.
This priory is so much bigger than our small cell in the forest.
It's back later.
Locked.
Now we. Yes, but we have the keys, so we can enter. Ha ha ha. Ah. Yet another secret. Oh, I just got an achievement. Wood carvings. Let's inspect. See what they say. Brothers, I have to leave. I've not found God here. With you. Huh. Yep, it is probably beyond repair. Much work to rebuild. It's probably true. So we now have what we had. Oh, the cloth was there. Manger. Shabby manger. Alright, let's go to the past the village. See what the village has to offer to us. Since the key opens every door. God, you moved quickly, didn't you? Building by the fields. Well, isn't that where we just were?
Hello?
I don't think they're gonna hear you from all the way over there, mate.
I'm sure there was someone moving behind a window, but most houses are empty.
Wow. That's a shame. Road to the north. God, I'm actually quite tired. Okay. Guess nothing here. Let's go to the gate. See what the gate has to offer. That's just gonna take us close up, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. So, can we use the keys on the
No need
gatehouse?
to lock the guest house.
Okay, so the guest house is open then. Can we go into the guest house? Collapsed tower. That must have been where the lightning struck, I take it? I mean, it does make sense. "4 years since the lightning struck." Ah, so the lightning struck it. I didn't realize it was 4 years ago. I thought it was recent. Guess I missed that part of the story. Okay, maybe we have to report the thief to this guy.
Rotten edges. We used to eat them. Now, they're eating us.
James' grave is empty. See what the novices have to say.
We should go to shiring sometime. Heard they have a big-titted harlot there. One that would even do you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Right, well. Yeah. Monks. Typically. Don't, oh boy. Don't, do facts, or think. Unless I'm getting that completely mistaken. So we're back at the cloister. Okay, here we go. Chapter house. Completely missed that.
What we have to ask ourselves is, can our Saint Adolphus still protect Kingsbridge in these dark times?
He couldn't protect Prior James. Ever since that lightning struck the cathedral, he wasn't the same.
When you take over my position as sacrist, you should implore the bishop to send us a new relic. By then I'll be sub-prior. The new prior and I will support you in this.
Support Psyker's idea.
A new relic might also attract more pilgrims.
Philip of Gwynedd, I wanted to talk to you. How dare you disturb Brother Remigius' requiem?
I'm afraid the choir is waiting for me.
Stay, brother. There's no reason you shouldn't hear what Philip has to say for himself.
I was shocked. Let's go for that.
I was shocked by the prior's death.
We all were. Now, I'm sure at St. John's you're a good prior, but here we adhere to the rules.
Let's go for this one.
You mentioned a new prior.
The election will be held in a few days, when we all convene for the chapter meeting.
Brother Andrew, have you heard about a knight in Kingsbridge?
Aside from the ones that visited for Christmas? No. If there had been an official guest, I would know. And no one stayed at our guest house.
Okay, let's leave.
Let us continue this conversation later.
Of course. There's a lot of planning for me to do for the upcoming
Let us continue
election.
this conversation later. Right, let's see if we can... how does one get to the guest house, actually? Is there a way? Path to cemetery... Garden, young monks... Is there anything over here? We need a map. Options menu? Continue... oh, map. Here we go. We need... well, right now we're at there. The shelter house. We just have the clearing, stables, House of Prior. We haven't been there. So let's go to the House of Prior. We need to go to the cemetery and then up and around. House of Prior. There we go. We have one there. So let's see what that has to be offer there. Maybe we'll get a new quest of sorts.
I asked not to be disturbed.
Brother Remigius, I'm sorry I interrupted your service.
You mean Prior James's service?
Quite so. I heard he fell through the ice. Horrible.
Yes. I was the one who found his rosary by the river. Now let me continue my work.
Yeah.
Brother Marcus stole Cuthbert's keys.
Brother Marcus.
Oh, I thought he was going to be surprised.
I will deal with him. You were right to report this to me. Theft is something we cannot take lightly.
That's true. Theft is a very important thing. Tattletale. Inquire about the prior's demise.
Why would Prior James walk out onto the river at night?
He was chased.
Chased? By whom?
By whom? Yeah.
The accuser.
But why would the devil be chasing him?
Better to not get involved in all this, hmm? Don't you have your own priory cell to run?
I think he's the one who did it. Possibly.
Did a knight come to Kingsbridge within the last few weeks?
Of course. Even the bishop and the earl were here for the Christmas service. I held the sermon.
And the week before?
That week I was not here. Andrew Sacrist and I traveled to Shiring to hire cooks and buy food for our guests.
I see.
Fair enough. About reporting the keys.
About the keys that were stolen by Brother Marcus.
I will deal with him. You were right to report this to me.
Okay. Ask for the devil. See
You
what that has
really believe the devil killed the prior?
Some of the brothers do, and I respect their beliefs. They never know what happened, and that's that. Now let me get back to my work.
Sassy one he is. Right, well. We've done that. I think we've kind of been to all of them.
The keys will not be of much help. That would only cool the stone down.
Okay. Maybe he requires it. Maybe he's cold.
Would you like a hot stone to keep warm?
Oh, thanks, but no. I haven't felt cold this whole winter.
He's getting old.
Maybe I got used to it.
You're getting old, my friend.
Do not rebuke an older man, but encourage him, as you would a father.
What was that?
Scripture, Brother Arnaldus.
What?
All is well. Do not mind me.
Old people can just be the life of the party at times. Alright. Horses. Can we still horse? Alright, well. Guest house. Can we still not go in the guest house? I don't think, right? Nothing there. Well. No, nothing there. Alright, pathway. Then we're gonna go back to the river and see if there's anything at the river. Maybe there's some info there that we can find. And if not, then we'll wrap the video. Or the stream, actually. We want to go road to the south. See what it has to offer. Yeah, because we've done everything else. Aha! There's a man here now. Brother Paul.
Brother Paul?
Philip. Ah, ouch. Oh.
What's wrong with your foot, Brother Paul?
Oh, just a chilblain. It will ease when the spring comes.
You should have a fire.
It's all right. It's not that cold.
Don't take it lightly. Many will die this winter for lack of food or shelter.
That's true.
Remigius thinks the Lord is testing us. Only the sinners perish.
No, the poor perish, and those that he has freezing out here.
Don't say anything to Remigius, will you? If he thinks I've been complaining, he'll be displeased.
Right, we're definitely going to give you the hot
Here.
stone.
Oh. Ouch! Oh. A hot stone! Ah!
I can feel the warmth already.
It's a mercy, Philip. Thank you.
Remigius should give you a fire, or not have you sit here at all.
I don't really mind. Winter is bound to end sometime.
That's true.
Philip, if you ever run into trouble with Remigius, be careful to answer him. Do not stay silent.
Silent?
Nothing makes him angrier than someone who doesn't answer. He becomes weak and defensive. It's not fitting for a sub-prior, let alone prior.
Oh, okay.
Have you heard about a knight in Kingsbridge?
A knight? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes.
Amazing answer that one.
He was just lying by the road, just a mile away from the priory. He must have fallen from his horse.
Where is he now?
He died. We buried him in the cemetery.
Did he have a name? Did he say anything?
He could not speak. But the look in his eyes told me he was afraid. I held his hand and prayed with him while he died.
Did the knight have anything with him?
There was a letter. I gave it to Prior James. Remigius will probably burn it with the rest of James's papers. James insisted that all his books and documents shall be burned after his death, except for his Bible.
I heard about this. I think that would be unwise.
Sometimes I wonder if it was because of that letter. A few days later, Prior James fell through the ice. Right here, Philip. Maybe I brought a curse on Kingsbridge.
How could a letter bring harm?
The word of God brings salvation. But what if the devil took to writing? What then?
Good point. He does have a valid point. Aha, so the letter is now in the prior's room. However, this is where I will wrap up the live stream. It's been about an hour. Actually, do you know what? Let's go to the prior's room first, and then we'll wrap it up. See what's to offer. Okay, you're not gonna move? Fine, then I'll move. That's what you really want. I was hoping for more people to come during the stream, but I guess that ain't gonna happen for my wonderful comeback. Hopefully I can upload a video this weekend, but we shall have to see. I just go into the gate then. Fingers crossed. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. Granted, this is not the most action-packed game on the market, but it's a slow-paced game, lots of storytelling, quite religious, so I'm not sure if I should stream it or record it, considering the fact that I try to stay away from politics and religion and controversy on this channel. Just don't really want to get into it. Alright.
What is it? Can you not see that I'm working?
Ask to see documents.
I would like to take a look at Prior James's documents.
And why is that, Brother Philip?
Well, our little cell has given much to the Mother House. I would like to ensure that all is accounted for.
So you do not trust us, Philip, is that it?
The state of this priory...
The state of this priory is the concern of the Prior of Kingsbridge.
I still would like to see the prior's documents.
They will be burned tonight.
I heard about that.
It was Prior James's last wish. I'm following his request.
But the new prior will be lost without the ledgers and contracts.
After the election, I'll be the new prior.
For now, you are not. Only the chapter meeting can decide on these matters.
Of course. Brother Andrew will surely understand why you would go against James's last request.
Okay, so next time you see this game, we'll be trying to get that letter. I'm very curious about this letter now. But right, how are we gonna do this actually? Do you guys actually want to see a song, or do you want me to sing another song? Let me know. I'll give you guys a couple of minutes to decide whether or not you would like a song or not. In the meantime, I want to go up to the viewpoint. So let me know if I should sing a song. Alright. Well.
James, I pray for you that when you stand before God, He will look upon you with mercy.
Wasn't expecting you to be talking, but okay. Well, this is where I shall wrap up the live stream. I hope you gamers enjoyed it. It was quite fun, this live stream actually. I wasn't actually expecting to have a game like this, so that was quite nice. We got 2 achievements. I mean, they're just 2 achievements. Well, unlock a secret room as well as report a crime. So, small things. But I hope you gamers enjoyed this live stream. If you did, don't forget to smash the like button, and if you don't forget to subscribe. Twitter as well as Discord links are in the description, so feel free to follow me on Twitter or join us on the Discord. I did have to close Discord during this live stream due to repeated spamming from one of my friends, who's an absolute dick at times apparently. But I hope you gamers enjoyed the live stream, like I said, and I will catch you gamers in the very next one, which will be soon. I can guarantee you that one. I'm not going to just let you guys hang again. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you gamers in the next one.